starting a newsletter for my agency was probably one of the best, if not the best decision that I made. And I don't even have anything to sell you, so you know it's actually real. And in this video, I'm gonna show you how you can sign 5 to 12 additional agency clients every single year by just running a simple newsletter. And the thing is, you don't even need to have a big email list. Now, if you don't believe me, ask anyone who has an email list, who started running a newsletter for his agency, and all of them will tell you that it's just a money printer. And so in this video, I'm gonna show you why you need that newsletter. I'm gonna show you the 3 types of emails that you actually need to send and how to sign clients even with a very small email list. I'm talking less than a few hundred subscribers. Now, as you can see, my email list currently, like those are the stats. You can see it's just 730 subscribers, and I signed multiple clients from that. You can see we send like 16,000 emails, but that's just because we're doing around like 2 emails a week. The open rate is around 38%, which I think is pretty average. I might be wrong here. We have a 1.2% click. So I don't even know how those numbers compare to other people, but they are doing amazingly well for us. And just to show you, you can see that those are the deals that we directly signed from a newsletter. There's a lot more deals, and that's just over the past 12 months. And there's a lot more deals on top of that where newsletter played a major role in actually helping to get that deal over the line. But this is like people directly coming from a newsletter, and you can see this is like a 3.5k retainer, 2.7k retainer, 5k deals. So there's like 6 clients just here, and that we signed over the past 12 months from that email list. And again, there's a lot more, and that doesn't even include the renewal. So if you count the LTV, the revenue out of that is just amazing. Now, why you even need a newsletter? Firstly, because it automates 90% of the follow-up. Like, you don't have to go and manually send follow-up emails to everyone, especially if, and we're gonna get into that a bit later, you add people that you had a call with, that book a call with you, to that email list. Like, automatically, every time you send a newsletter, it's gonna be doing the follow-ups for you. So you don't even have to manually every single week go in and type in follow-up emails. Now, it actually makes your current clients stay with you for longer. So it solves like 2 biggest problems, because it helps you acquire more clients and it helps you keep those clients for longer. Because clients coming from a newsletter, they instantly see as an authority because they got multiple emails. They see that you actually did it for other people. They see that you know what you're talking about. So it massively helps with retention. But then also the current clients that you're working with, if they are also on the newsletter, every time they see a client win that you share, every time they see you sharing like value posts, like instantly they perceive you more as an authority, and it like constantly sells them into working with you. So that's like an amazing add-on. It builds that authority and trust at scales, can help you generate money out of thin air. It's really the closest things to magic, because you can just send an email like to your email list and you can get like pretty much clients out of that. And it just takes 1 hour a week to manage if you do it right. And as I said, the best part here is that you don't even need a big email list, and you can literally just have a few hundred people on it and you can still see those results. And to prove that, you can see here's like an example math, and it's not some like exaggerated numbers. I'm just like counting here like 300 to 1,000 subscribers. You're getting 1 to 2 replies per email send, which is pretty average. Like, that's what we see with our emails. It's like you're not gonna get 50 replies from like interested people every time you send an email. It's just gonna be like 1 to 2 replies every time. But if you just book like 2 to 5 calls out of that a month, which again is not like a lot, because if you send 8 emails a month, that means that you're getting like 8 to 16 replies. Booking 2 to 5 calls out of 8 to 16 interested people is really not that hard. And if you just close like 1 client out of that a month, and typically the conversion on that newsletter leads is also like a bit higher, but that can compound into like 5 to 12 clients every single year. And so if your LTV is 20k, which again is not that much, if you just charge like 3k per month and the client stays with you for 6 months, you're very close to that. It might be like way above that. That's like an extra 100 to 240,000 a year that you can add to your agency by just having this newsletter. Now, how to get new subscribers? This is the hard part. This is actually growing that email list, and I'm not the best at it. You can see like I just have 700 people on it. And so what we are doing is, first thing, we're adding leads that actually book a call with us. That's something that I learned from like a very big entrepreneur who's making like $1 million a month. Is every time someone books a call with them, they automatically add them to that email list. And then, as I said, it just acts as like an automated follow-up machine for you. You can also create lead magnet. I actually have a lead magnet in the description. So every time someone actually goes and fill out their information, they land on my lead magnet. On top of that, we're also doing like YouTube. That's YouTube. We also do sometimes some LinkedIn posts, maybe some like social media where we actually like share something in exchange for an email. So we just use like kind of lead magnets here and we use social media to promote those. But also website signups. I'm not using it personally, but it's good to also have a possibility to sign up for that email list on a website. You can also run ads if you need. Like, that's also an idea. I know some people that are doing it that are getting good results. So that's another thing. Now, the three types of emails that you absolutely need to be sending. I'm not saying those are the only three types of emails, but those are the three types of emails that you just need to be sending. So first thing is value emails. Again, you just want to educate your prospects, give them value, position yourself as an authority, but you always want to include the call to action at the end, because we're gonna get to mistakes in a second, but the big mistake that I see people making is they just try to offer value up front and they don't ask for anything in exchange. And so again, like that's something that can work as well, but typically it also decreases the conversion. Now, second thing is case studies and client wins. This is probably gonna be the best type of content, because whenever someone, let's say, books a call with you, they end up not moving forward with you, and then they land on your newsletter and they get those emails all the time, like 2 times a week, and maybe like one of that email is some kind of like client win or a client story or a case study breakdown, and they see that, oh, you're crushing it for all these other clients. That generates an insane amount of fear of missing FOMO, like fear of missing out. So they will pretty much, there's a very high chance that they will reply somewhere down the line and actually want to work with you. And the first thing is action-based emails. So again, the goal of these emails is to really get them to reply and possibly book a call with you. And these three types of emails, I'm gonna show you some examples so you know like what we're doing for our agency. You can see this is actually a case study breakdown. So this is just like, it's kind of like a story that I shared of how we helped one of our clients grow. And then for 6 months, like she wasn't posting she was posting no content on YouTube, and she was able to get 70,000 views, like a lot of subscribers. So it's just like a simple email. And as you can see in the end, I just started the video breaking down the process, and also I have a call to action as always to book a call with me. Second email, again, it's just sharing my YouTube video as well. So it's just like a value email where I have some text, then I have the video here, and also a call to action at the end. This is kind of something in between, so it's a bit more salesy, but I'm still trying to provide value. It's just breaking down not our client, but basically like one figure in that like very big agency owner who is crushing it with YouTube, kind of sharing his story, what he said in this post. Also referring to like our client wins, as you can see here. And then in the end, basically, again, call to action. And here are the action-based emails that actually get people to book a call and become our clients. You might be surprised that's how simple that is and how good that's working. You can see very crazy open rate, very good click-through rate on just like 700 leads. We're looking for 2 more agency owners, and the subject line is literally, hey. We're looking for 2 more agency owners looking to start or grow a YouTube channel in January 2026. And again, there's just like a one line here and then the call to action. And almost every time we do an email like that, we don't try to do this like very often, maybe like 1 every 2 months or so, we get calls booked. And then here's another one. So we're actually just increasing the prices. So also we send like an action-based emails just to get people to book a call and possibly start working with us, because again, we're gonna raise the prices from February 2026, so this month. So that's another like action-based emails. Now, coming back to it, what's very important is that you can also just share your YouTube content to your email list. You can see me doing that. Like I do it a lot. Most of the emails we're sending is just sharing YouTube content. It doesn't have to be this way, but for me it's just easy because I can film a video that I'm filming either way and I can just get people to watch it. How often should you blast your email list? For B2B, I see like 2 to maybe 3 emails a week is the sweet spot. I know some people that do it literally every single day, but I see that it increases the amount of like, people that will just flag you as spam, or maybe, they will unsubscribe. You will always get some unsubscribe, so that's completely normal, but we don't want to drive this number too high. Less than 1 email a week is just not enough volume, and we want people to know us. We want people to see those emails. So that's why I would recommend at least 1 to 2 emails, possibly 3 every single week. Now, common mistakes that I see that people are making that literally kill conversions. First thing is writing for everyone. So here you really need to have your ICP dialed in, and you want to write to that specific ICP. Second mistake is being afraid to sell. Again, people just like giving a lot of value away and like trying to kind of over educate people, but they do like absolutely no selling. There's no call to action and no clear process of how I'm actually gonna get that person to book a call with me. So that's another huge mistake. Sending emails with no clear intent. So again, just like people trying to do like very different things, maybe sharing like their story, maybe like for next time, like just not having a proper strategy behind it. And you don't even need a proper strategy. You just need to send these 3 types of emails to really keep it simple. But sometimes people like, they don't do it. They just try to like experiment and they get no results. And treating newsletters like blog posts. So that's another huge mistake. So you need to make your newsletter actually worth reading. You need to make it actionable. You need to also have a call to action at the end, because without it, again, it's just going to act as a blog post for you. And one very important thing is you never want your newsletter emails to look like a newsletter emails. Like many times, it's actually quite funny, but many times people will reply to my newsletter emails thinking that I literally just typed it in as a follow-up email to them. That is just like one message that they got that I didn't send to anyone else. And that's kind of what you want to do with your newsletter, because it actually helps with getting replies from people. So that's why you can see this is like a very plain text, and I'm not using like almost any effects here and like emojis and things like that. I just try to keep it as simple as possible, include some screenshots, include some videos if I need to. If I don't, then I don't even do it because it can like hurt the deliverability. So that's basically the strategy. Like I keep it very, very simple. Now, what tools to use? It doesn't really matter. Like you can use whatever works, whatever can send emails at scale that doesn't also like get you in spam straight away. So I personally use Kit. Previously it was ConvertKit. It's working quite well for me. It's very easy. If you like have any other tool that you want to use, completely fine. As long as you can add people in there and send emails, that can work for you. Now, if you don't have a newsletter, then just again rewatch this video, implement this today, because it can really help you get so much more clients. That's why I'm even recording this video for you in the first place, is because it's just been working very well for us. If you have any questions regarding that, hit me up on Instagram, Twitter. I'm gonna leave the links down below. You can also connect with me there, and make sure to watch this video next.